Go and make your afang soup now. Like now. Please go and make afang soup. If there's any soup that you want to make this week, please include afang. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Cassie and I am here again with another amazing recipe. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Cassandra. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right now and also hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new videos. In my YouTube channel, we talk about healthy living, amazing food recipes, meal prepping ideas, and of course, meal prepping tips. In today's video, we are going all the way to my country, Nigeria, and we're going to be making an amazing soup. Yes, we're going to make a soup today. I actually love this soup a whole lot. If you are a Cross River person, you're from Akwa Ibom, I'm sure you're going to love this video because today we are going to be making Afang soup. Yes. I'm really excited because Afang soup is actually one of my favorite soups. I love it because of the high quality of vegetable that you find in Afang soup. So I'm going to be telling us the history of Afang soup. If you're hearing this for the first time, or maybe you've heard of Afang soup, you're always hearing people say, Afang soup, and you don't know how to prepare it. Well, this video is going to do justice to that. I'm going to show you the simple way of making Afang soup with the available ingredients that you have. Where did Afang soup originate from? Now, Afang soup comes from the Efik people in Cross River State and also the Ibibio people in Akwa Ibom State of South Nigeria. So this is one of the tastiest, most delicious and nutritious soups in Nigeria. Nigeria has amazing soups. One thing that I really love about our soups is that it's actually versatile, it's nutritious, it is a balanced meal on its own. So if you've been eating Afang soup and you didn't even know that Afang soup has so much health benefits, well, this video is going to teach you everything that you need to know about Afang soup. It is a complete balanced diet. So here are our ingredients for Afang soup, and first on our list is the star ingredient, Afang leaf, also known as Okazi leaf by the Igbo people. Now, Afang leaf has so many benefits. Number one, it controls blood sugar levels. So if you're diabetic, this is a very great soup for you. It also eases constipation and helps with sore throats and nausea. And it's a great leaf. In fact, it has high amounts of iodine. So it's also good for goiter if you have goiter or you want to prevent goiter. The next vegetable that we are going to talk about is the water leaf. Now, water leaf is a good source of vitamin A and C, and the high intake can reduce the risk of age-related cognitive decline like Alzheimer's, arthritis, all those issues. It also repairs body tissues and improve blood cells. If you know edikaiko soup, vegetable soup, well, water leaf is something that you would definitely know. We also have our stockfish, also known as okporoko by the Igbo people. Stockfish contains proteins, minerals, and it is low in fat and calories. In fact, it contains 62 grams of proteins and 16 grams of water. It also contains omega-3 fatty acids. We also have our beef, and this beef, I've already cooked it already. So the beef is there as our protein. Now I also have some grilled fish. So I'm just showing you all the ingredients that you need for your Afang soup. Now our ingredients one by one. Our grilled fish has been spiced with nice herbs and spices. I used some curry. I also used crayfish and black pepper to make sure that this leaf makes sense. So we have Afang leaf, our water leaf, our fish, okporoko, our beef. We have onions. We also have our crayfish. We have palm oil, and we have seasoning powder, and of course we have some chili flakes. Now my crayfish, I like it to be a little bit blended, and let me show you. I just want to bring out a spoon. So I like my crayfish to be blended like into powdery form, and also I like the crayfish on its own. So I want a mixture of everything in my soup. I have some seasoning powder. I also have some chili powder as well, and just about 2 teaspoons. And I have pepper mix. This pepper mix contains orodo, tatache, shombo, and onions. And these are the main ingredients that you need. Now, the first step for afang soup, you're going to blend the afang leaves. If you get your afang leaves at the market, they're actually going to blend it for you. In fact, the women at the market will ask you, is it afang soup you want to make? They're going to blend it for you. But here, I don't have any woman to help me blend, so you can use your blender. I'm just going to add some afang leaf into the blender, and I'm going to use about just half a cup of water, and I'm going to blend this afang leaf. This is the first step. Do not miss this step. Now you're going to blend that. After blending, this is what it looks like. I'm just going to pour this into a bowl, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So this is how it's going to look. Now you're going to get your pot. For our stockfish, I'm going to pour in some lukewarm water and little salt for it to soak a little bit. That's how I actually like to wash my stockfish, because you got it from the market, you don't know how it's been preserved. So you're going to add a little bit of salt, just just a pinch, and some lukewarm water. And I'm going to allow that to soak for about 2 minutes. Okay. Now in our pot, for afang soup, normally you would boil the meat and everything from the beginning, but because I've already boiled my meat before, this is the method that you're going to use if you have already boiled meat, okay? In the pot, you're going to add some water, depending on the quantity of afang soup that you want to make. You need to be careful about water. So allow the water to come to a boil, and we're going to pour in that pepper mix that has orodo, tatache, shombo, and onions together. Now I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons, depending on how spicy you want the afang soup to be. But honestly speaking, if you really want to enjoy afang soup, it has to be a bit spicy. I'm also going to add the sliced onions into the mixture. And this is how you start cooking your afang soup if you already have boiled meat. But normally this would actually be the same process, because you have to put all the ingredients for boiling meat and all that. So now we're going to add in some crayfish. You see, for afang soup, please do not joke with crayfish. Don't be stingy with your crayfish. Add your crayfish. I'm also going to add some chili flakes, because we want this to be a bit spicy, okay? Now I'm going to also add some seasoning powder. I'm using just 1 teaspoon of seasoning powder for this, because the orishi inside is enough. And then just half teaspoon, very little, of salt as well, depending on the quantity of afang soup that you want to make. Now you're going to stir this together. Now stir that. Afang soup is lovely. In fact, it is a balanced meal, honestly. You need to try it out. Now, once that is ready, we're going to get our stockfish that we've already soaked. Drain out the water, and you pour in that stockfish into the pot. And you're going to stir this gently. Afang soup is coming up gradually. Afang soup is not difficult to cook. You just need to follow the right steps, and everything will be all right. Now cover this and allow this to simmer for about 1 minute. And after that, we're going to open our pot, and we're going to look at this. This is looking good. We just want the taste of the stockfish to really move into the sauce. Now put in or pour in your cooked meat, any meat of choice, but I just used beef here. And you're going to stir that. Make sure that everything gets incorporated into the meat. Now you're going to pour in some palm oil. Now palm oil is high in vitamin E, vitamin C. It's really, really good. And if you are African, you know that palm oil is something that we do not joke with when it comes to our soups.
and of course other things as well. So stir that and allow this to cook for some time. Now there are different methods of cooking afang soup. Someone else will do this differently, but the most important thing is it comes out right and it tastes nice. Now I'm still going to add in the leftover pepper because nothing is going to go to waste, and we need this soup to be authentic. We want it to really taste so Nigerian. Now stir this and then you're going to allow this to simmer for some time. Cover the pot and this will cook for another 1 minute. You'll notice that I'm not allowing this to cook for so long because the ingredients are really moving into everything. Now you're going to put in the water leaf. Now the secret about afang soup is your water leaf should not be more than the afang leaves, okay? So put in your water leaf and you're going to stir that. I'm also going to add some more crayfish. Remember that the secret of this soup is crayfish. That is the secret. The moment you get this right, you're going to notice that the taste of the soup will be different. It will be on a different level. So stir that in. Remember that water leaf produces a lot of water. So you will notice that from the beginning, I didn't add so much water to this soup. Your afang soup should not be watery and it should not be over thick as well. Okay, we want that. You will notice the consistency that I'm talking about. Now I'm going to have a taste. And this is tasting really good. It's really nice. It's coming together. And I want you guys to try this soup out. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Are you enjoying this already? Oh, this soup is looking good. Really, really good. So after like 1 minute, we're going to add our afang now. So that afang that you have blended, this is where you're going to add it. Now put in the afang. You will notice that because afang leaf can also be called wild spinach, and it is a bit hard. It's a hard vegetable, so that is the reason why I'm sure that this is the reason why the Efik people brought up the idea of blending it first so that it would really be edible in the soup. So just add your afang and you're going to stir this. I added another crayfish again, so you'll notice that I love crayfish. Yes, I added some more crayfish because see, this soup just needs to bang and some more chili flakes as well. If you do not like pepper, you can skip that part. Now we're going to stir this. The moment you add your afang leaves, make sure that you do not allow this to overcook for so long, because that is the idea. Because you've blended the vegetable, it doesn't mean that you should now allow it to overcook. Vegetables are not to be overcooked because we still need the nutrients. That is the reason why we are eating vegetable. Okay, so if you take a look at this soup right now, you need to be careful. Okay, you need to observe. You can notice that I added some more palm oil because I wanted the color of the soup to pop. So you need to watch the soup as well. Now you're going to put in the grilled fish. That's like the last thing that I added. Now, if you take a look at the benefits of the afang leaf, the benefits of the water leaf, the benefits of the stockfish, we have our protein, our beef, we have palm oil. Please tell me if this is not a balanced diet. Please tell me. So our afang soup is ready, guys. This is what the afang soup looks like. So if you've been wondering, what is afang soup? This is afang soup and very tasty as well. I really hope that you enjoyed this. And now I'm going to serve. Alright guys, so we are done with making our afang soup. I want you to tell me in the comments what you think about this video. Did you like it? Would you give afang soup a try? To be honest, if you have never tried afang soup before, please, I am begging you, you need to try this soup. And I have my swallow here. I have yellow gari. Now, if you are not African and you do not understand, this is actually a native food in Africa, especially in Nigeria. If I've ever sent you a meal plan, you would observe that I always tell you that when you want to have your swallow with any soup, you should have a handful size of swallow.
And this is a handful size of swallow, even though my hand is even small, but this is a handful size of swallow. This is what you are supposed to eat, not a whole mountain of swallow and then very little soup. I always like my swallow to just be a handful size, and then I have plenty soup to enjoy. Now we are going to taste Afang soup. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please do that right now, and also hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new videos. Our next recipe is going to be amazing. It's going to blow your mind, and I can't wait for you all to try it out. Let me know in the comments what you think. So let us have a taste of this. Even though I'm the only one tasting it, but I expect you to make yours and also have a taste. This soup is everything. First off, we're going to wash our hands and we're going to taste Afang soup. I'm going to unwrap this, and my soup is here. We're going to taste. Oh God. Yes. You're going to feel everything. The oporoko, the stockfish, you know, the fish, everything. We're going to taste it now. Are you still waiting? Go and make your Afang soup now. Like now. Please go and make Afang soup. If there is any soup that you want to make this week, please include Afang. I need to eat. Okay? Don't forget your glass of water. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also drop your comments. Let me know in the comments the next soup you want us to try out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. I have to continue my Afang. It's very important.